The story is Doing What You Like is Freedom. This is one of my favorites that teaches the value of independence in oneself. This story shows how overcaring and pampering of children can cripple their confidence to become independent. So let's hear the story. The story goes One day I was traveling by train from Bangalore to Belgaum. It is an overnight train and the only rail link between Bangalore and North Karnataka. I was traveling by second class, as that's where one can meet lots of people who are eager to talk. I have noticed the more expensive the ticket, the lesser the co travelers speak. So, as I settled down in my seat, I glanced at the opposite berth. There was a small family of husband, wife, and son. The son was about 18 or 19 years old and probably going to college. The family was obviously quite well off. I sat and watched them. The parents were giving numerous instructions to their son. It is very cold. Why don't you wear a sweater? Are you hungry? Shall I serve food? We have got three berths, lower, middle, and upper. Which one would you like to take? Have you brought your bathroom slippers? If you are going to use bathroom, please use them. And so on. The young boy looked ill at ease. At all their attention, particularly in front of a stranger, but was obeying and answering them reluctantly. Then the father asked the mother, "Did you bring some old cloth? I want to clean these seats, they look dirty." The mother answered, "How many times have I told you to make reservations early? But you never listen to me. If you had booked the tickets earlier, we could have gone by first class or second AC. People like us travel in those compartments and as they are maintained better. Not like this second class where every Tom, Dick, and Harry travels." The father bowed his head and answered, "Nowadays there's so much rush for tickets for higher classes. I did not realize that. Normally we travel by air, so I underestimated the situation. Unfortunately, this Belgaum does not have an air connection." By now, since I knew they were also traveling up to Belgaum, and we were all going to be together till 8 o'clock the next morning, so I thought to strike up a conversation with them. "Are you going to Belgaum for the first time?" They looked at me with some surprise, but the woman was eager to talk. "Yes, we have never gone there. My son has got admission in Belgaum Medical College. We have heard it's a good college. Do you know anything about it?" "Yes, it's a good college." "How do you know?" "Because I belong to that area." After this, they were eager to talk to me as they wanted to know more about the town. The man introduced himself. "I am Rao. I am a CA in Bangalore. This is my wife Ragini. She's an MA in home science. That's my son Puneet, who is going to be a medical student." He gave me his card. By now, the train had started moving. Even before it left Bangalore city, they had opened their dinner box. It was a huge tiffin carrier and many items were placed in it. The mother laid table mats on the berth and placed steel plates. It was as if she was serving dinner at home. There were two sabjis, two kinds of dal, roti, rice, and a dessert. It was an 8-course meal. I watched them in amazement. The son sat down quietly for his meal, but before he could touch his plate, his mother said, "Take the Dettol soap, wear your bathroom slippers, carry this towel, wash your hands, and come for dinner." When he left, his father explained to me, "Puneet is our only son. We have brought him up very well. We wanted him to study medicine in some college in Bangalore. But unfortunately, he got admission in Belgaum. We have never sent him alone anywhere. This is the first time we are leaving him. We were thinking if the hostel does not suit him, my wife will shift to Belgaum and we'll rent a small house there for the next 5 years. I will stay in Bangalore and meet them once a week. For children's sake, parents have to make sacrifices." His voice broke and I could see tears in the lady's eyes. I could understand their pain at their only son leaving home. It is always a difficult time for parents, but it is also inevitable. How long can you keep birds in cages when their wings are strong and they are ready to fly? We can give our children only two things in life which are essential: strong roots and powerful wings. Then they may fly anywhere and live independently. Of all the luxuries in life, the greatest luxury is getting freedom of the right kind. Now the mother joined in. They were clearly very upset and worried. They wanted to share their grief with somebody, even though I was unknown to them. Our son is very dear to us. I was a lecturer in college, but I left my job after his birth. Many of my colleagues have become principals in other colleges, but I was determined to bring up my son very well. The husband said, I had a good practice in Tumkur district and I owned plenty of land there, but I decided to shift to Bangalore for Puneet's studies. I visit my farm once in a while. I bought an apartment next to his school. I don't go anywhere without my family. I take his lunch to school every day and then I talk to his teacher regarding his performance. I have also enrolled him in different evening classes. He learns chess as it is good for the brain, karate to protect himself, and cricket, which is a well-respected game. I could not control my laughter. I felt pity for the child. I asked, what about music, general knowledge, debating? Oh, we don't require all these. When he was born, we decided he should become a doctor. What is his choice? Our choice is his choice. He's only a child. What does he know about the outside world? By that time, the child came and they started eating their dinner. After finishing, the parents decided he should sleep on the lower berth. Immediately, a bed was made by the father. He spread a snow-white bed sheet, an air pillow, and the boy was made to lie down, covered with a Kashmiri shawl. I hope you don't mind, we want to switch off the lights. My son cannot sleep with the lights on. The gentleman switched off the light without even waiting for my reply. I was left sitting alone without dinner and not feeling in the least sleepy. I was wondering what Puneet's mother will do when he gets married. They seem to have forgotten that he was an independent person who could take his own decisions with some love and guidance. Instead, they were bombarding him with their own ideas and opinions. Too much of affection can become a golden noose around the neck. Puneet will never be a confident person. It was only 10 in the night. I never sleep that early. Even in the partial darkness, I spotted an old friend walking down the passage. We were delighted to meet each other so unexpectedly. Come on, why are you sitting in the dark? She asked. Are you planning to steal somebody's purse? How can you sleep at 10 o'clock? Come to my compartment, it is the next one. Let us talk for some time. It is very hard to catch you in Bangalore. She started laughing loudly at her own jokes. A quiet conversation in North Karnataka would mean a high-pitched talk in sophisticated society. I have reservation only for this compartment. Don't worry, we'll tell the ticket collector. In my compartment, one berth is vacant. My loyalty switched immediately and I followed her. There was a loud laughter and joking going on in the other compartment. My other friends were also there. We sat and remembered our college days and made fun of each other. In the midst of us, middle-aged people, there was a young boy sitting. He too was very jolly with enormous energy. When all of us opened our tiffin boxes, the boy offered everyone bananas from his bag. Though he did not know any of us, he looked confident and happy. I asked him, "What is your name? Where are you going?" "My name is Sharad. I'm going to Belgaum." "Why are you going there?" "I have got a seat in medical college there and I'm going to join my class." "Are you going for the first time? Do you have anybody with you?" "Yes, I'm going for the first time and I'm alone." I forgot my tiffin box. Suddenly I thought of Puneet, who was of the same age as this boy. "Where are your parents?" "My father is a postman and my mother is a school teacher. I come from a village near Kolar." "How many siblings do you have?" "I'm the only child." "Did you never get lonely?" No, since both my parents are working, I knew all the neighbors. After school, I would visit one house every day. All those children I used to visit became like my brothers and sisters. I wanted to know what all subjects he studied in school. My father being a postman, I learned cycling at a very young age. In the evening, I did some extracurricular activities. My father always told me, in life, extremes are bad. It is better if one takes the middle path. So one should know a little bit of music, sports, social activities. This helped me a lot. Now I can travel anywhere without a problem. Because I know four languages: English, Kannada, Hindi, and Telugu. I can swim, sing. I was in NCC, so I traveled to many places with my badge. How did you do in your exam? I think I did fairly well. I got a seat in Belgaum Medical College, didn't I? Is it not very expensive? It is expensive. My parents have sacrificed a lot, and I have taken a bank loan. I'm confident I'll repay the loan once I start working. Tell me, for a young person, what do you think is the most important thing? It is freedom. Freedom to choose your own life, freedom to pursue your own interest, freedom to enjoy your own likes, provided they are not harmful to you and the society. I feel I was very fortunate to grow up with so much of freedom, like a tree in the forest. Somehow, I felt I had seen a stunted bonsai plant in the previous compartment. Thank you.